Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be speaking to the students in high school or maybe the beginning of college who see all of the successful entrepreneurs on Instagram and YouTube. However, they need a process. Okay, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the mindset shift that you have to undertake before you can actually implement a process. The reason why I'm discussing the mindset shift that you have to undertake before the process is because if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to be able to implement any of the rules that I put forth. So I discussed the mindset before the process because we have to lay a foundation so that you can be successful for the long run. Okay? These get rich quick processes, if they're even successful, they're only short term. So we're discussing the mindset enabled for you to be set on the right path for a long term. So let's get started. My name is Isak with 2B Green Consulting, and I made it my mission to help starting entrepreneurs just like yourself get into the service-based business. For me, and the reason why I'm talking about this is because I ran a successful lawn and landscape business. And I started in middle school and eventually started building it up in high school to $10,000 to $12,000 a month. Okay? So I am talking about this today because I see so many guys just like yourself that are lacking the foundation in order to actually implement on the strategies that I provide. The mindset that you are transitioning from is from an employee to an entrepreneur. When you first, I assume and guess that you probably have had a job in the past. When you went from a student to a student with a job, that was a mindset shift. Okay? You started to value your time between school and between work. Now, that shift is going from an employee to an entrepreneur. This is a bigger shift because you have obviously much more responsibilities, but you can do it. As an employee, you think about the entire process different than an entrepreneur or the boss, okay? What you do is you think much more about the exact job at hand rather than the value that you can actually bring. An entrepreneur is constantly looking at the opportunities that he or she can bring and how he can fill those pain points in the market. This doesn't mean that this revelation has to come to you overnight for the pain points and how you can add value, but this is just a mindset that you are going to start looking for opportunities in your community. You are going to start being in tune with the community. And how do you do this? You do this by keeping your eyes open, asking questions. And in the start, I'm going to be honest with you, it's often by just taking a guess. You take a guess, an educated guess with what services you see out there, and then you start conducting primary research of what the clients actually need and what the community needs based on this one introductory service. That's the quickest and most effective way because anybody, even myself, I'm just going to guess as well for what your community needs because I don't live in your community. So the entrepreneur, as a sum up, they are much more focused on the pains and what goes behind the service that they provide rather than the employee mindset who is just looking at the service, just looking at the numbers, just looking at this one item. They're too tunnel vision on what the actual community needs because a successful entrepreneur in a successful high school business up to $10,000 to $15,000 a month, it builds upon each other. It's offering several services. Eventually, maybe you are known for one thing, but eventually you can offer a wide array of services that fulfills a major need. An entrepreneur also has a big reason why. What do you ask? Oh, a why of what? Big reason of why you are to succeed. You are not going to start this business and be successful just for the hell of it. Okay, just for the fun of it. No, you're starting this business, if you are going to start it, because you have a big reason why you need to be successful. This can be money, this can be fame, but you need to have a reason why. You need to think about why. And the reason you have to do this is because as an entrepreneur, you're going to have anxiety. You're going to have stress. But you can always fall back on this reason why you're actually there in the first place. The successful entrepreneurs, they're able to stand in the hard areas for longer than the people who fail. They don't have the secret golden ticket that you don't have. They don't have the magic process that you don't have. They just are mentally tough enough, and they have a reason why they need to succeed. What's going to happen when you start incorporating this mindset is that your identity is going to shift, and this is necessary. This shift, even though I laid it out in this conceptual order, it's not like that where you complete this and you complete this and you complete this. No, this takes time and you keep on growing. But your identity starts changing early on. Your identity changes to an entrepreneur who starts looking for opportunities, who has an abundance mindset that there are deals out there, and that who's in tune in the community as well. And an abundance mindset means that you believe that good deals are out there, but you also realize that you need to work for those good deals. That good deals are not made. They are not out there, but they're created and they're made. It's your responsibility. So again, I made this video for you because I was once in your exact position. I realized that this is just one tiny part, the mindset that you have to put in place to be successful. I've created a program where I help you start from zero in high school and come up to $10,000 a month in a service-based business. What I want you to do is I want you to hit my link down in the description below, where you're going to book a one-to-one call with me, a free consultation where I can explore the goals and the dreams that you have regarding your entrepreneurial journey. This has been Isaac Bjark with 2B Green Consulting. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.